Today, I take you to Infinite. I'm ready to reveal my most dominant deck ever, the Egyptian God Dynamic Duo. It is a masterpiece, but before we show you, take a peek at another masterpiece. My new favorite shirt, Kang, is crazy cool, and they better add in the game before phase 6. Like, they better do that. Take a look at this, all right? This shirt got the Avengers down here, the heroes going to work against the big boy, and then Mr. Majors ready on the back, just hoping for more screen time in Ant-Man 3. This shirt, look. I gotta give a shout out to Brandon over at Beyond Cured. All right, I am picky as heck, and this shirt is the most impressive shirt I've ever worn. The print quality is insane. All over usually gets faded. You can pull it, but this shirt is super soft. It is super quality, and this print is ridiculous. The clarity, the vibrancy, it's literally all over to every edge of the seam. It's so good, and man, he deserves your support. I respect the heck out of somebody trying to bring cool stuff into the world. That's what I did when I started YouTube 12 years ago. I wanted to make people happy with cool stuff, and Brandon's doing that, so please go show him some love. Click the link in the description down below. Leave him a comment saying Zach sent me. He's got shirts coming out throughout the year, whole bunch of Marvel stuff, sick stuff, and now let's show you this sick deck. All right, welcome to Tyvan. I've named the deck Tyvan because my collector variant is like the coolest variant. I know that this game has had some troubles, but they've been adding new variants. They canceled Nexus events. I still love the heck out of Marvel Snap, and I'm going to show you why. I love experimenting. I love mixing decks up, swapping them in and out, scooping from here, scooping from there. We're ScooperHeroes for a reason, but I decided to get serious and make a really dominant deck. And they give us Galactus. Really, you're gonna tempt me with that? Nah, I gotta show the people the deck. I want to make a dominant deck to take me to Infinite. I'm like collection level 2300, so I'm like, look, we gotta make this happen. I love Dracula. I had a great Dracula deck. He's probably my favorite pool 3 card. I had a great Dracula deck, and they nerfed pretty much every card that I was relying on in that deck. So it's like, okay, where can I slot Dracula? I know discard is very powerful. I know discard is very beautiful. So I wanted to discard it up, and I wanted to see what we could do with some Egyptian Apocalypse and some Dracula Doom. I've got amazing variants in this deck. I've got great synergistic possibilities, puzzle pieces that can be arranged in multiple orders, and fail-safes in case something goes wrong, like Collector swallowing up the Swarm and Morbius chewing into it as well. There's some really good stuff happening here, all right? I love this deck, and it is going to make magic happen. All right, we're going to get rid of Galactus. We don't need that boy around here no more. And then we are going to Calling Wing into another Swarm. All right, which is going to be pretty freaking great. No Apocalypse this turn, so he's saving his debut. He wants to wait. He's like, guys, I just really want to come when it's inconvenient for Zach, because that would be too perfect. We literally do not have Dracula or Apocalypse. The deck is based on those two, and they decided that they were going to hide. They were going to hide. All right, we're going to win here. We still have big power. This shows like the potential. Oh, there he is. The big boof decides to join in, and I'm going to win all the lanes here. Oh, get the retreat. Cal, sayonara. I respect you respecting the game, all right? Cal was like, man, Henry Cavill did not show up to be Kal-El at Comic-Con, so I'm in a bad place. And that's fine, because this deck does cause a lot of retreats. And I've learned so much going from 70 to 90. Man, like, it's so fun to just learn in this game and continue to grow and get better. I love to learn. So let me share some of that knowledge, okay? Man, this game is so much about playing the potential of your deck strategy and maximizing your deck's purpose instead of just maximizing mana usage. And that took me a while to be okay with. It took me a while to say, all right, I can sit out turn 1. I might have to sit out turn 2. I may even have to sit out turn 3, even though it burns me, but that's going to lead to a better turn 4, 5, and 6. And I think that's a huge thing. Because look, only 3% of players are in the infinite rank. Okay, I think it's huge that you learn and are okay with, you know what? I may have to burn the mana. I may have to sit on it so that I have a better opportunity later. Now, I'm going to play a little dicey here. Maybe I shouldn't play Blade at this point, but I'm going to play Blade. So Lady Sif is going to go into Daddy Apocalypse, And then Blade is going to go into Apocalypse again. All right, that worked out. I had a 33% chance of that really being beneficial, and it worked out. And then I get the Drac Daddy. I get the Drac Daddy on the Space Throne, and man, no better king than to sit right there on the Space Throne. I love this variant. I think it's so goofy. I like the OG Dracula, but like, his sword is sick, but this Dracula is so good. Now, he is splitting and splashing with multiple man. We're going to watch for that. This is interesting. I need to drop cards, okay? I need to drop cards, so we're going to drop Nakia, and we're going to drop Sunspot. All right, this gives us options. Dracula is going to chew Apocalypse into a 20 piece, no matter what. Also going to give Morbius up to a 6. But I might want a Shang-Chi if Doctor Strange... Well, he's going to pull multiple man. He's not going to increase multiple man, though. That's not Vulture. Remember that. Oh, he did go to 9. Okay, when the card moves here, yes. Okay, so now I can be real feisty with it. All right, now I have real options. Turn 6, you can move cards this location. Do your worst, all right? We're going to go here. We'll put this guy here. We'll put Swarm there, and I think we should be in good shape. Shang-Chi is going to chew out whoever he moves this direction, and let's get that extra snap. This is why Dracula's so good. Even without Collector in here, I think like Collector, Drac, Apocalypse might be... Collector, Drac, Apocalypse, Swarm might be just like the best quartet. It's like the freaking mariachi band that sings the tune of your heart. It's really so good, but you can still win. The linchpin, though, man. This Apocalypse is going to go up to 22, and he has initiative. So even without initiative, though, Dracula is Shang-Chi proof. Dracula is such a good card. I can't get over that, like... Well, I'm worried that they're going to either nerf Apocalypse or nerf Dracula or make something really not great happen. We have a big move here, right? A big move. This side is great. Killmonger is going to come in here and chew out Sunspot. That's fine. Also chews out his guy. The big deal is, ooh, cloak, fancy pantsy. But Shang-Chi is going to go, Hadouken! And get us the win here. Chewing into multiple man. And even when we don't have the perfect discard hand, where we don't get the Swarm to multiply, where we don't have Collector even show up, we still have a dominant win, and we get the thumbs up because we have the pieces. This puzzle can go together in many different orders. Rare for a puzzle, but that's what's so great about discard, I feel. It's why discard is really high meta right now. It's why discard is very popular. There it is. There's the 3 with Nakia. And we get a opposite Nakia. Good job. I'm gonna thumbs up you on that. Here comes the Drac on turn 4. This is how you line it up. All right, we got Collector in here. We just need to pull the Egyptian Overlord with a big jaggedy sword, and we are in... We're not even in business. We are in, like... We are the business. All right? Like what Jay-Z say, I'm not a businessman, I'm a businessman. That's what happens if you 4, 5, 6... 3, 4, 5, 6, Nakia, Dracula, discard, and you draw Apocalypse somewhere along the way. It's just too good. All right, Dracula comes in looking fancy. I'm fancy. There he is. There he is, baby. And it works out perfectly. All right, Blade goes here. Colleen goes here. And watch this stuff work. All right, I'm saving a slot for Shang-Chi because I do have the Master of 9 power, Destructive Disaster. But watch this happen, okay? So Blade is hopefully gonna chew Apocalypse to boost him a bit, and he does. So Apocalypse is already at least a 16, right? Because he's 12, and Dracula's gonna do him again. Collector gains off Apocalypse, and Collector gains twice off of Swarm, and we have 2 free 5 powers to go to work here. Lady Sif, all right, you do Swarm as well. That's fine. Blade, swarm it up again. You got no Collector though to reap the rewards. Oh my gosh, it's Hell Cow coming in with so much Swarm, but now we can pretty much predict what's happening everywhere on the board. And I pull another wonderful Lady Sif. I think we'll be okay. Let's just see. Show him who's boss. Show him who's boss. Come on. Come on now. Come on. It's gonna work. Snap it up. Please don't. Please don't. Please don't withdraw. You gotta see Apocalypse rise from the dead. Dracula's like, I could suck your blood, but we're a better team than that. We work together, we can take over the world and take you straight to infinite. Make it happen, Cloud777. Allow it. Receive it. Open yourself to it. We're just calling it. We got the 3, 4, 5, 6. So perfect. Lined up. Come on, like ducklings in a row. Don't quack out on me. Do not do it.
3 hours later.
He made his play. Okay. He made his play. We swarm it up. Lady Sif comes in for the cut. Apocalypse is going to 20. And that boosts Collector to 8. All right, here's Swarm. Here's Swarm. Here's Swarm. Didn't do the math. Here's Beast, Okoye. Unless there's something secret hiding under there. That should be Swarm and Swarm. It's Swarm and Swarm. Yeah! 3, 4, 5, 6, and we take the 4 cubes because Apocalypse and Dracula are one of the best combos in the entire Marvel Snap. Because it's not... I don't feel it's a one-trick pony. You could say Apocalypse is a one-trick pony, but I have one without Apocalypse. Dracula is a good bluff card as well. Dracula is a great bluff because people think, oh, you must have something big. Maybe you're... If they don't see Apocalypse getting discarded, maybe they think you have Infinite. Thank you for chewing Sunspot. I'd love to draw Apocalypse. No. All right, it's okay. It's all right. This is where, again, it pains me. But we sit out. We sit and we wait. All right? We sit and we wait because we're going to be great. He's loading up on Mojo World. We'll probably have to sacrifice that location. This is interesting. I'm going to have to play a freaking Morbius here. All right. All right, let's do this anyways. Let's rumble with him. I told you, sometimes I gotta listen to my own advice. Sometimes you gotta sit out turn 1, turn 2, and turn 3. I didn't really sit out turn 3, but effectively 0 points. And trust that your deck is gonna pay off. You gotta trust that these cards have the power. There's my guy. Now we have both Drac and Apocalypse, and we're loaded up for a big beastie turn 5 and 6. All right, with turn 5, I'll be able to go. And let's see what I want to do here. I've got freaking Nakia. All right, so it's probably got to be Hellcow. And Sith? I don't have a Collector, but that's okay. We're going to be in good shape because we do have Apocalypse and we are ready to rock and roll. And there's a chance that Hellcow just treats us twice as nice. Now, they are dangerous with Wave. And I want to tell you that the number 1... The kryptonite to this deck is Wave on turn 4 or 5, or both, right? Because Wave does that to Lady Sif. Wave forces you into 1 card. Wave makes life really difficult because Wave now tells Dracula, you don't have to pull Apocalypse. So Wave makes this really, really difficult. And I'd love for Dracula to chew Apocalypse again. But it's probably not going to happen. So I'm going to go here. Oh, unless you're going to Bucky Barnes it up. I'm going to go here. This is risky as all heck, but we're going to see. And we get the retreat because they think Dracula's something big. I told you. They think yes. The deck is, I'm going to assert that this deck is dominant enough that it is borderline difficult to lose with. And the reason I say that is because as long as you're smart with it, Limbo actually works out in our favor wonderfully, but as long as you're smart with it, the deck is pretty, like, it helps you out. You can calculate when to retreat pretty easily. Like, if you don't have Apocalypse, if you don't have Drac, like, you kind of know, okay, I need to be careful here. I can't really mess with this right now. I'm gonna just chill and I'm gonna retreat. Be smart about it. Be diligent about being smart about it. And then the deck is intimidating enough to force a lot of retreats, or it's dominant enough to just win. I love that about this, that, like, it's not the flashiest deck and it's not the most exciting deck to play just because there's not a whole lot of, like, ooh la la. Like, it's pretty obvious what you need to play. Like, I guess there's a little ooh la la in saving cards, but other than that, like, it's pretty. This is a great play right here. This is a really nice play right here, and this should be a big hand. This should be a big hand for us, but like, it's still fun to see the cards go up and the numbers go up. Mantis. Apocalypse here is going to be... Man, I love this variant. I love the variants I have in this deck. I'm really waiting on a nice variant for Swarm, Sunspot, Colleen, Blade 2. We got to get a bunch more variants in here. I wish I had Collector to really benefit from all this. I now have Hellcow with no Collector, which feels bad, but snap all you want. It's so over, and there's 7 turns, so this should be big power, right? Apocalypse is going to go to 20, and if I can pull Dracula here, I mean, it's almost goofy at this point. Like, right now, based on the deck that I'm facing, I feel like a foregone conclusion with 7 turns that I have this in the bag. So barring like a Scarlet Witch here on Limbo, you know, I could throw Limbo into Magic into this deck, but I don't have Magic yet, if you can believe that. It's one of the few cards I do not have, and this would have been so ideal for our guy Collector. Collector would have been sitting at like 12 right now, 8, something like that, and I pull a freaking Colleen. Nakia. All right, so this is just silly. Do what you want. We're going to take Sunspot up to overtake at the 3rd lane, and then we're going to have 4 5-powered Swarms to mix around. And it's not even turn 6. It's not even turn 6. All right, so here we go. Goodness gracious. Oh my God. I told you. Now, barring... I have to watch out for the wave. I do not like the wave dance, so I'm going to keep him guessing over here, but I'm going to fill in those spots because I'm going to fill in, yeah. But even without Collector, like, that's what I'm saying, like, the deck fits together nicely. So without Collector, the Swarms can just benefit you because you can play expensive Swarms. Without, you know, Morbius, the discards still help out with the Collector, and they help out with boosting Apocalypse. Like, there's a lot of really good things that can happen with this deck in many different orders. Now, White Queen just swiped my 18-point Apocalypse, so that's probably going right here. But I do have Dracula to make him 22. And I got Shang-Chi. Okay, so can only play 1 card, so again, this is just so... It's too perfect. We unload the entire hand. I'm snapping up to 8, and it's just too good. It feels good. You just watch the cubes roll in. It's a charismatic deck. It wins you over time, and it takes you to infinite, okay? We have so many great options here. It's just nice. It's just twice as nice. And I am going to win every single lane with conviction and power, and that's this deck for you, man. Whoever you play, wherever it's at, it's just got big point potential for all 3 lanes. Victory. This is my infinite deck. This is the one carrying me all the way to that triple-digit rank, and I feel so good about it. So thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed. I really want to get a new card. Like, it's been slow going lately. I pulled this like little White Queen variant. Kind of fun, although I don't really have much use for White Queen. Got Rescue. Black Widow. Mysterio is kind of fun, but not for me. A Quinjet variant, that's pretty sick. I like that. And then Kingpin. So I'm really waiting on... I need Adam Warlock, and I need Magic. That would be good, and they have good variants, so I love both of those. Let me know what you think of Tyvan, this dynamic duo. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. Make sure to check out Brandon. Thank you so much for watching, and until next time, my wonderful people, I love you a lot. Appreciate you more. Stay safe, stay healthy, stay happy, stay positive out there. Thanks again. Until next time. Peace.